I specifically want to get your reaction to when you heard 313 passed, because I remember having you on the program, I think in 22, after Kayleigh's law, your namesake, went into law in the Arizona state. So how about this one? How about 313?
You know, when we had the first ballot dump, I could not believe we were in the 60% of it being voted yes for, just because there was little to no conversation surrounding Prop 313 in the state of Arizona. It got no publicity. It was mind-boggling to me that there was not more surrounding this proposition in our state, but it didn't matter because we got it passed. I mean, it has literally passed. We're at 65%, as you said, which I'll take for this proposition, especially with the little bit of noise that there was surrounding it.
I got to think that Arizonans were just watching, looking for themselves, seeing the video, hearing about 325 plus thousand missing kids thanks to Biden-Harris. And they had to say, yeah, if you're trafficking kids, your ass should never see the light of day again. Go to prison for life. Bye-bye.
I wish that's how it was, but like most good bills that we're trying to get passed, this actually received more public opposition.
Wow.
And people aren't aware of the over 300,000 children that are missing just from the border being open alone. And when you don't know what's going on, you can't fathom that there is no accountability surrounding these actions. And so there was more public opposition than there was favoritism for this bill.
You know, that always kills me. I don't understand why people in the media, Democrats and liberals, want to help the bad guys. I understand it. They want to make them their voters, I guess. I don't know why else you would say, oh, let's take someone who was involved. And by the way, break this down for folks. This is anyone who's involved, right? So if you are the coyote that's caught in our country that's doing it, if you're the person that bought the kid, if you're the person that sold the kid, if you're involved in child trafficking, your ass is going to prison for life. Is that pretty much what the bill's going to allow law enforcement to do?
Yeah, yes. If you're convicted of a Class 2 felony for anything that involves child sex trafficking, you shall be sentenced to natural life in prison with no possibility of parole or any form of release, period. Kayleigh's law gives victims of these crimes a natural life protection from their abuser. And it's wild to think that prior to Kayleigh's law, there was no such thing as natural life protection for victims of these heinous crimes. They were having to reface their abuser time and time again in Arizona if their perpetrator was petitioning to get off probation or just trying to appeal to get off altogether. So Kayleigh's law gives them the protection that they deserve, and victims of child sex trafficking under Prop 313 ARS Code 1720 will also be able to petition for this natural life injunction. Even if the perpetrator is in prison for their life, they will have this natural life protection available to them. And this session in Arizona, we actually added 3 more crimes that make you eligible, and that is victims of strangulation, stalking, and voyeurism are now able to petition the court under Kayleigh's law.